Hello Steelers, and welcome to this game of First World War, Chain of Command, or cocking up the mud and the blood, whichever you prefer. This is going to be a game that I'm going to play with Dean. He's not here yet. I'm just recording this introduction just beforehand. But this is a game that I've set during 1918, spring 1918. This is during what's called normally called the Kaiserschlacht, the last German roll of the dice on the Western Front. This is Operation Michael. There are several smaller operations within the Kaiserschlacht. So Operation Michael, Operation George, Operation Georgette, for example, with various different goals throughout them. As I say, this was the Germans' last roll of the dice on the Western Front. This was their real desperate time just before the Americans had started to arrive in large numbers, or it would do it in 1919. Unfortunately for the Germans, it had very little strategic output. Tactically it went very well. They smashed through the British Fifth Army and the French, I forget which French army it was, where the two joined, and captured a lot of the territory that they'd lost in previous years fighting. Pushed the Allies back. However, they did stop them just outside Amiens and then began pushing them back as well in August of that year. So it really was a massive effort by the Germans to end the war in early 1918. But all it did, as I say, was literally it got so far then ran out of steam, because operationally it just was really badly done. Strategically they just had no end goal in sight, and despite the soldiers fighting well tactically, it just petered out pretty quickly, and the Allies in August were able to take back everything that they'd already lost and more. But that's a different story. I wanted to do this on a smaller board, so we're going to play on a very small board. This is only a 3x4, and I also wanted to use as much of my printed 3D terrain that I've got painted up at the moment. So this is pretty much most of it. This is a village behind, a small village or town just behind the lines, the British lines. British are defending, I'm going to be the British, Dean is going to be the Germans attacking, and we're going to be using Stoßtruppen in this one because we've not really used those before, so I just want to add those into the mix and just see what happens. This is going to be pretty brutal because it's very close urban combat, so it's going to be quite an interesting game, and also I think an interesting game of Chain of Command, an interesting First World War game as well. So what I'll do is I'll quickly show you the forces that I've got here, I'll show you the table, and then I'll jump into the game with Dean when he's here. So this is the table, looking pretty much from the British point of view. They will be defending up the table this way, while the Germans are going to be coming down the table this way, down here. As I said, this is only a 3x4 size table. I find in Chain of Command a lot of the action basically microscopes into a very small area, but I wanted this one to be particularly uptight and in your face as well anyway, so that's why I put so much scenery on the table. And I just thought, rather than having a full 6x4 table, let's do it on half size, just to show you that Chain of Command can be played on a smaller table as well, and also obviously First World War style as well. So I'm going to wait till Dean comes and then we'll do the patrol phase and the setup and all that stuff, but this is how it looks at the moment. As I say, we basically got a centre of the village or town here, with just some outlying bits and pieces, with a couple of little fields and small holdings and things scattered throughout, so plenty of cover. So it's going to be an interesting game, where this is, as I say, it's going to get a bit up close and personal, I think. And it should be fun as well, if nothing else. Okay, so let's have a look at our forces. Over here we got the British, these are the defenders, these are my guys. We have 4 sections, each of 8 men. This is the 1918 platoon, so it's a bit more mixed than the 1917 platoon. However, we have basically 3 rifle sections, and these I've given, well, they want 2 or 3 here, and I've given these a couple of bombers in each, because these are not frontline troops, they're second line, or at least ones that's retreating from the front line. So they've got just a couple of bombers in, rather than having quite a big mix. I've also got an LMG section here, Lewis gun section, but this has actually got 2 LMGs in it, so that's there. So sorry, these are down here, the Lewis gun section. 2 LMGs in there, with a couple of rifles as well, so more firepower. Supports wise, the British have actually gone for a Vickers MMG with 5 crew, you can see them there. They've also got their lieutenant and also sergeant, and then also a couple of scouts and runners. For the other supports, they got 10 points, so I've actually also gone for an SOS battery as well, so I've got to choose a couple of points on the table to use to bring that battery in if I can. And then they've also gone for 4 bits of barbed wire as well, so they're just basically embuggeration points to stop the Germans, and Tiny's getting right in the way there. Thanks, Tiny. Okay, so over on the other side, the Germans, I've done these for Dean. So this is the German setup over here. They have these are Sostruppen, so these are actually elite, so these are starting with 6 command dice. They're also going to get a +1 on their force morale roll as well at the start of the game. So they've actually the Sostruppen have actually got two officers, so 2 leaders, so a lieutenant and a Visifeldwebel. They have scouts and runners. They've each got 4 groups, rifle groups as well, so they've got an assault group, an LMG group, another assault group and another LMG group. For their supports, so these have got a couple of bombers in them, so they're actually 6 bombers and then 2 rifles, so these are quite good in close hand-to-hand combat. And then the LMG group has basically got an LMG team and rifles. On top of that, I've also given an extra LMG into this team as well, so that's just bolstering their firepower. This is their supports. They got 10 points. They also have a couple of scouts and runners. I've given them as well a Flammenwerfer, so that's a flamethrower team, and also a Bootspanzer Mark IV tank as well, for them to bring up the heavy artillery. So this is going to be an interesting game, I think. Okay, so we just finished our patrol phase, as you saw there, speeded up. So, Dean, where are you and what have you done? Why have you done it?
Well, not going to do the why I've done it because that's highly classified information, but I'll tell you what I've done.
Top secret.
Right hand side, probably the low water mark, is here, right on the edge, which obviously now is facing
I've put down bar, yeah.
An unsurprising move down the centre.
Yeah, it's good to have that dominance in the centre, isn't it?
And then there's quite close to that, because that's my outreach, and this is will be my support jumping off point, I would suppose, right on the table edge.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if I mentioned it, but the Sostruppen, the Dean, can actually jump off up to 12 inches away from these points, so he's already halfway across the table by the time he's jumped off. And yeah, I've got one behind this building here. I'll kind of try to spread mine as a bit of a line. I've got another one over here behind this building, and then third one is behind this small building here. And I've got a line of barbed wire, so I've managed to put one on here, another one blocking these roads. Basically they're just road blocks. Barbed wire works, the infantry will get up to it, they have to roll a 6 to cross it. If it's unbroken, tank will just go straight over it. So that's the jumping off point set up, and then it's just basically into the first turn.
That barbed wire is going to be difficult.
It is, that's what I'm trying to block you with it.
1 in 6.
Yes. So hopefully he's going to get caught on the wire and I'll be able to machine gun him to death, but we'll see how we go on. Okay, so literally first couple of phases have been Dean's. So you rolled 2d6, 2 6s straight away, didn't you? So you retained the phase. And what have you done with that?
Rifle group, LMG rifle group.
They appeared over here, didn't they?
Jumped off. Assault group jumped off.
They're into there. So you're getting these on the table.
Tank trundles slowly.
You also put these on Overwatch because these were done by a junior leader. Then
put the tank on, trundle it very, very slowly up the road.
yes, unfortunately for you.
Yeah. So and put on a senior leader.
Yes. I've yet to go, so it's my turn next, my phase next, so we'll see if I respond to that or not. Alright, so Dean is... in my turn, I did nothing.
Yep.
Because I decided I just want to hold off. If I haven't got troops on the table, they can't get shot. That's my philosophy at the moment. So Dean, what have you done though?
Right, almost like a leap... Well, the modern technique of leaping Overwatch, but not. Got these on into Overwatch.
Fire and movement.
Yep. Got my senior leader on. Started moving them tactical, so they're starting to probe.
Yep.
Left them as they are.
They deployed as well.
Yeah, more out of necessity. Had to leave that out of necessity. Move the leader here.
Yeah, this is your...
And doing the same, starting a two-pronged infiltration.
Yeah, it's a bit of a probe coming down that centre line, isn't it, a little bit. I've yet to deploy anything, so it's over to me now. I'm trying to be cagey a little bit, because I want to get you into some killing zones before I start doing anything. But I'm also very aware that you've still got a flamethrower team which you haven't.
Yeah, we'll be cagey all the way to Paris with us.
You're heading to Amiens, not Paris. Okay, so I have just deployed a team of Tommies because I've retained the phase.
Finally.
And I've caught him with his pants down behind this building as he's coming tactical. I've fired at you, haven't I? I put in the Mad Minute as well.
Yep.
Also, I've got a couple of bombers in there, so they've chucked a couple of extra bombs. And I've hit, what was it, 8 hits, wasn't it? I had 12 dice, so that's above the odds. Dean is just about to roll his
8 saves.
8 saves. 6 are kills, 5 is shock. So we're hoping for those kills on these boys. And shock as well, that'd be good.
Oh, it's mostly shock.
Shock's always good, it stops you.
4 shock.
4 shock, no kills.
No kills.
Okay, well that's not too bad, but
that's all right.
Yeah, you stay on tactical. That means you're going to have to work that shock out.
Well, these are the bombers, aren't they?
Yes, this is a bomb team. So you got these 6 bombers in there. Dean is reacting with his Overwatch against my Tommy boys over here. 4 of them are, we've said only 4 can fire because they're behind that building mostly.
Yeah.
But you're in range for your bombs, so you're chucking those and you're hitting on 4s up.
So it's 8d6.
8d6, 4s up. See what he does.
So it should be 4.
Should be 4.
5, 6.
You reckon?
How many? 4, 5, 6s?
4, 5, 6s, yeah. So how many you got?
5.
5.
Of course.
Of course. So I've got them ready. Dean's a Rain Man nerd when it comes to dice. So I'm in light cover.
Yeah.
But because you're chucking bombs, you reduce cover by 1. So I'm in the open. So 5, 6 are kills, 4, 5 is shock. 3, 4 is shock, 5, 6 is kills. So 1 kill and 2 shock on them. Roll Dean 1d6. If you get a 1, you've hit my junior leader. No. So it's just one of the chaps and a couple of shock. Actually, I got away with that quite lightly. To be honest.
Really. Yeah. But it is our.
That's fortunes of war.
It's half a squad.
It is.
Doing reactive fire.
That's true.
So it's exactly what it should be doing.
So my second phase, I've activated the sergeant again, and this time he's got the Mad Minute going because I brought him on at the end of last turn. He's reduced the shock on that section. They are now then firing again at Dean's Sostruppen as they're coming in. I've just rolled the dice and I've hit 2, 4, 6, 7. Were those 2 in there as well? 8, 9? No, I think it was just 7 hits, wasn't it?
Well, you counted out 10.
I counted out 10. 10 hits, did I?
Yeah.
Oh, 10 hits, yes, okay, yes, there is the 4, 5 and 6 there, sorry.
Yeah, gulp.
Gulp, yeah. So, 10 hits on how many men? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 men in there. You are getting killed on 6s though.
Yeah.
And shocking on 5. So it might.
Let's see what this 10 does.
Might be a case of it. Is it good? Is it bad? I don't know. We'll soon find out.
I predict 1 kill, 3 shock.
Okay. I'm hoping for more. Roll high.
2 5s.
2 5s.
Nothing
else. Bloody hell. So that's 6 shock.
I did get Yahtzee.
I don't. Yeah, it doesn't really count in this. I don't mind that so much. I'd have preferred some kills, but 6 shock is going to take you quite a while to get rid of. So I mean, it's slowing you down, and that's what they're supposed to do. I've still got a 3 and a 1 to spend as well this turn, so I'm just going to have a think about what I'm going to do. I've got a bit of an idea. Okay, so I've jumped out another section here. This is the LMG section, 2 Lewis guns, and taking advantage of the fact that Dean's in the middle of the road.
Foolishly, I talked him into it.
Yes, you did.
in a sporting, unusual sporting goodwill, I said it's a small table. By the time you've seen what I'm doing, I'm probably going to be on you anyway. Which made him, I don't know why I did that, because it means he just bought his LMG.
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, I ended up rolling 18 dice in total, and only hit with 5 of them. Yeah. But you are in the open, so we're killing on 5s and 6s, shocking on 3s and 4s.
So you should clip them.
I reckon 2 out of this at least.
Oh, 1 kill.
1 kill and 1 shock. Let's see if that kill is on your junior leader. Roll the dice, and 1 it is. No, it isn't. So it's one of the rifle guys, and then 1 shock was it?
Yep.
So not great, but you get to return fire, Dean.
Yes, I do.
And this is your double LMG team as well, isn't it? This is the one with the
so 88 dice, wasn't it?
Something like that.
So do I count the blow at this? I do my return fire after I took my blow,
because you're on Overwatch, you're firing after me, because it's not deployment isn't a movement.
4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 just plain, isn't it?
7 rifles, 2, 4, 6. Well, actually, your LMGs are, is it 2 teams? Yeah, gunner and a loader. So take away 2 of those, because one of them is
5.
loaded.
Yep.
But then each of your LMGs has got 6 dice.
And how many have I got? 2.
You got 2, so that's going to be 12 dice. So but I'm at least in light cover.
Yeah,
you watch out.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think you're going to get this above the odds, to be honest.
Well,
more so than I will. Let's just see what happens. Get them dice rolled.
This would be nice.
It would be nice, very nice.
Very nice. Oh,
hitting on 4s up. Bloody hell! It looks like we can't hit a barn door.
5. Both got saved.
5s. So I'm rolling.
That's sort of, well, it is what it is.
In light cover, 6 is a kill, 4, 5 is shock.
All 6s, please.
Not a single thing.
Not a thing.
Man. Not a thing. Amazing.
Yeah. So that from a little bit of narrative there, that angle didn't really help us both.
It didn't, did it? Yeah.
If we're going to do narrative, so that Overwatch is off, isn't it?
It says, yeah. Okay, so the Stostruppen are actually going to do some stossing.
Yes, for a change.
For a change, instead of sitting about getting shot at. So these guys over here, the bombers, are going to launch their hand grenades and attack against my rifle section over here. So how do we go about this, Dean?
We roll 1d6.
We do.
We take 1 off because you like cover.
Because
we want high, because the higher it gets, it's incremental. So 1 or 2 is 1 hand grenade hits. 2 or 3, 2 hand grenades.
5 or 6, 3
so
hand
1 or
grenades.
6.
And then
taking 1 off.
Each of those hand grenades are going to hit with 2.
So if I go to 0, does that still 1 hit?
No, it's 0. 0, 0.
Right, so I want...
You want a 6.
Anything.
Anything but a 1.
Really?
So let's see what he gets.
2.
2, right. So 1 hand grenade hit. But you roll that, so you roll 2d6. But because I'm in cover, I'm in light cover, but it's hand grenades, so you reduce cover.
To nothing.
To nothing. So you just roll 2d6. Oh no, I'll roll it. Sorry, it's my hits, isn't it?
Yeah.
So 5, 6 is a kill. 3, 4 is shock. So 1 shock on them.
Yeah, shock will do.
So I'll just put that on. And then, what happens, Dean?
3d6.
And that's how far they move.
Yeah, I'm in 10 inches. So
yeah, you're within 10 inches, but you need to be within
6.
You need to be within 4 inches to go into close combat.
6.
So you need 6 up, but you're rolling 3d6. And then what we'll do is we'll tot up with the number of dice we've got for the combat, and we'll come back to that.
6, 7, 9.
Ooh, that was close, wasn't it? Really? So you're in.
I needed to be in 6. 9,
yeah.
9.
So pile them forward,
and
then what we'll do is we'll add up the dice, and we'll talk about that in a minute.
Come on, you buggers!
Right, so Dean has piled in, stossing away as the stossers do. We've added up the dice. How many dice you got, Dean?
20.
You got 20. I've got 22. So odds are slightly in my favour.
Yep.
Right, roll them. 5s and 6s. Get them all out.
Come on, babies.
Right, I'm going to stop the camera and we'll come back once we've decided how many we hit we got. Sorry, I couldn't hold the camera and roll 22 dice in one thing, so I've rolled them. I've caused 6 hits. Dean, you've
Oh,
caused
5.
5.
A disappointing 5.
How many of those is shock? 6 is shock. So 2.
6 is shock. Sorry.
Yeah, 6 is a kill and shock.
So 2 6s.
So that's 3 shock on me. I've caused 3 shock on you.
Okay.
So I'll just put that shock on before I remember. Now, you have automatically hit one of my senior leaders, or one of my leaders, because I can't roll less than a 6 on a d6. Roll a 1 on yours. I'll roll it, see if I've hit your leader. If I hit on a 5 or less, then I've hit him as well. So let's just have a look. A 6, no. So, so you may as well just take 6 of your blokes off. I'd probably leave your bombers on if I were you. I've got to see which of my leaders is hit. So let's go 1 to 3. It's my junior leader. 4 to 6, my senior leader. Let's have a look. Oh, 4 to 6, senior leader, of course. So that means I've lost 4 of my regular fellas.
I'm taking 6. I'm taking 6 off, aren't I?
You're taking 6 off, yeah. I'm taking 4 off.
Decimated them, hasn't it?
It has ruined them. There's probably going to be a bit more after this as well. You need to see what you've done to my my leader. Roll a dice.
6.
You want a 1 actually. If you get a 1, you've killed him outright. It's going to be some bad things.
2.
A 2. He is. He's wounded, knocked out basically till the end of the turn.
Yeah.
So Sergeant has been knocked out, but it's still a bad things happen. I've won by 1. Now I'm just trying to recall what happens. You bounce back 6 inches, I think. And you might take some more shock. Let me just check that up before we do that, and then we'll come back for the bad things happen rolls. Okay, so I checked the rules. We are calling the Sostruppen aggressive.
Yep.
So they, if they've lost by 1, they fight again.
Yep.
You are not pinned.
Just off the cusp.
Just off. Yeah. If you'd have got 4 shock or you'd have lost 1 more man, you'd have been pinned. I'm not pinned either, so we're fighting again. But this time, how many dice have you got, Dean?
7.
7 dice. This is a massive change. I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, and that's God, it's pretty close, isn't it? Yeah. That's because I'm defending light cover. Same again. Roll them 5s and 6s.
Come on, lads.
6s are shock. So look what I've got. I've got 2 6s at least.
5.
And
5.
You've got 1.
Yeah.
So I've beaten you by 1 again. However, I've killed 2 of yours and also caused 2 shock. So let's work our way through it.
So
your 5's done doing.
So roll dice.
Roll the dice to see if it's your junior leader. 1 or 2 it is.
5.
5, no it isn't. So I've killed 2 of your blokes.
Yep.
Junior leaders don't actually hold shock. So the shock disappears with them.
Okay.
I've got 1, so let me just see if that 1 is on hit on one of my leaders.
So just the 1.
It's always complicated. 5, no it isn't. So it's just 1 of the bombers. So he's off. I've won again by 1. You're still aggressive troops, so we fight again.
Okay.
Because you are now just the leader on his own. So
leader.
Shall we count them up?
2 command levels.
Yeah, 2 command levels, because you haven't got any men. I've got 2 men. My sergeant's knocked out, but my corporal's in, so he's 2.
Yep.
Then we have you are 2d6 because you're a quality level higher than me, so because you're elite. No movement. Shock. -2 points for each point of shock. -1.
Shock.
I've got shock, so I take 1 out. Then we've got, what's the other one? We've got aggressive troops, 1d6 for every 3 men. You haven't got 3 men. No trench booms, but bombers. You are a bomber team, so we'll count him as being a bomber.
Okay, I'm sure. We did before.
Okay, no, he's not then.
Yeah.
Well, I've still got 2 bombers, so
yeah, we didn't count him as a bomber before.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yes, he didn't. The bombers are in. He's doing something else, isn't he? And then I am also defending light cover, and I think that's it because you didn't move. And I get 1 dice for every 3 so far, so 1 extra dice. So what are you on, Dean?
4.
4 against 6. So I'm just beating you ever so slightly, but still not in the actual thing itself.
Becoming a salt of attrition. So
right.
Rolling 6.
This time I've now it doesn't matter. I've killed 3 now. This time
I've killed 1.
You kill 1.
Yeah.
Right.
6.
Okay. So 3. He can't be wounded more than once.
Yeah. So he's gone.
So he is gone. So we're going to have to do some bad things happen after this.
Okay.
Because all this was happening
That was the food bar as well. Oh, no.
No, not Fubar, bad things happen. Yeah, different game. See if it's one of my leaders. Roll the dice. 1 it is. Otherwise it's 1.
1 it is.
Oh, can't see which one it is. 1 to 3 senior, 4 to 6 junior leader. So roll again, see what happens to him.
1.
You want a 1.
1!
1, he killed him. Bloody hell. Wow, so this is bad things. So
I'm the assault meister.
You are, right. So, bad things happen. Let's do the Germans first of all. First of all...
Did you take your kill and put your shock on?
You rolled a 5, so it was
6.
Oh, was it a 6 for the kill?
Yep.
Okay, sorry, so I didn't realise. So yeah, that's taken me up to 4. So actually, that has... It's not pinned me yet because we're just on.
But you got to take your man off as well because it wanted to kill, isn't it?
No, it was the other one. I've
Lee.
taken him off. He's killed. Right. So first of all, section wiped out. This is for the Germans. Wiped out a section. So roll for that first of all.
2d6.
1d6.
1d6.
And you don't want a 4, 5, or a 6.
No, I don't. So I've got 6. Obviously.
6. So that's minus 2 points off your force morale. So that's dropped you to 9. Then also you've also had a junior leader killed as well.
Yeah. So
roll for that. 1d6. And
3.
where are we? A 3 on a junior leader killed. That's another point off.
So
This is why close assault is quite nasty.
Yeah.
Right.
For both of us though.
Over here, it's different for me now, so you can roll for this for me. So first of all, I've had a junior leader killed.
5.
A 5 is junior leader killed is 2 points off my force morale. God, that is nasty. That's dropped me down to 6. Then it is a senior leader wounded because he's just been wounded. Roll again.
Big 3.
The big 3 on a senior leader wounded is minus 1 point. So I'm down to 5 now on my force morale. I only started with 8 anyway, and you're on what?
9.
9.
Sorry, 8. Sorry, 8.
8. So, oh God, that's how devastating close assaults can be for both sides. Well, they say that the act of a desperate man is idiocy, and I think Dean is showing this at the moment.
Don't you know this is the last act of a desperate man?
Yeah, definitely.
The second act of Richard III.
So what he's doing here is he's now activating this second bomber section,
yes.
Zug, and they are going to hand grenade in his reduced shock with his senior leader.
Yeah.
He's attached to him, and then right down to 1. They are going to do hand grenade at the remains of these. God knows why. I may as well just fire at them.
Well, I'll tell you why.
Go on, please.
It's because it gets me into that area there, and basically round the back. Well,
fair enough. I mean,
within a jumping off point and the back of.
It shuts down that jumping off point,
yeah.
isn't it? And if you end the turn, you will also capture the jumping off point.
You've still got stuff on the.
I've still got two full sections and an MMG.
This is not a crazy act.
No, I agree. And you are circumventing that barbed wire as well.
Yeah.
By good doing that. So yeah, it's a fair point. I'm just mocking you because
I mean, what I do. We haven't succeeded yet. I've put the cart before the horse here. Where this good goes disastrously wrong.
Yeah. Here are the eggs.
Yeah.
Where are your chickens? Right. So first of all, do your hand grenade. So it's 1d6 minus 1.
Looking for 6.
You really want a 6, yeah.
Yeah, this time.
What have you got this time? A 1.
Get it.
I could let you roll that again because you rolled it out of the table. Go on, roll it again. You never use those things, and then when you do, you roll it out.
1.
It's still a 1 anyway, so there you go.
The gods have spoken.
See, that's gentlemanly wargaming right there for you. Okay, so no attack though. But now what you'll do is you'll roll 3d6 to see if you can get in. Minus 1 pip off each of those dice because you've got 1 shock.
Should be alright.
But yeah, you probably only need like a 6 inch or something.
So,
ooh. Both of us, 4 inch.
We'll still get
you're within 4 inch. Yes, you're still within.
Here
so
we go.
Move them up, and then what we'll do is we'll count up the dice and get them rolled. I think mine's going to be a lot quicker than Dean's, to be fair. Yeah. And okay, so we've added up our dice. I have got a princely sum of 6 dice. Dean, how many have you got?
23.
Right, okay.
Stranger things have happened at sea.
Absolutely, yeah. This is where the chickens come home to roost. Right, so we roll them again. 5s and 6s. 6s causing shock. You just really need to hit. He's already wounded. If he takes two more hits, he's dead. Basically, there's no point rolling for him. I've managed to kill 4 of yours, though, Dean.
Get out of town.
And cause a shock. I'll put your shock on just while I remember, because at least I've got to take me victories where I can.
Well, yeah.
Oh God! Yeah, stop counting them. How many you got
That's
there?
4 kills, 5 shock. So 4 sixes, 5.
And 5. The shock. The shock is also kills. So it's that's 9 in total.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'll wipe me out.
Overrun.
Yes, absolute overrun there. I've hit 4 of yours. Roll to see if it's your.
We're not playing Soldiers of God, because if you overkill, that reduces it's called bloody slaughter.
Right.
Somebody's morale further.
Well, no, we're not playing that. You roll to see if you've hit my. If I've hit one of your leaders. 1 to 4, and I have 2. Yes. 1 to 3 is your junior. 4 to 6 your senior. 6. See what happens to him. Roll again. Get a 1, please. 6. He is lightly wounded. And then you've also lost 3 men as well. So I'll just chuck you 3 fellas here. 1, 2, and 3. But yes, you've done some damage there. Right. So bad things happen now. Let's go for yours. It's a senior leader wounded first of all. So 1d6.
6.
A 6 on a senior leader wounded is minus 2 points. Let's drop you down to 6.
Yeah.
Let's say desperate things. Okay, so I will. You roll for mine as well. So I've got section wiped out and also senior leader killed.
Section wiped out first.
Yeah, section wiped out. You want as high as you can.
1.
Minus 1 point. It's taking me down to 4, but that means I lose 1 command dice. And then senior leader killed.
4.
A 4 is senior leader killed. 2 points off. Jesus, this is going to be a quick game.
Yeah.
I'm right down to 2 now, so I'm losing lots of command points.
Now the momentum should swing.
Yes. Ooh, bad times for everybody.
Do I move into your...
It's not in the rules, but yeah, we'll say you can occupy.
Well, no,
you basically, you move up to where you are. You're not occupying the thing.
I'll leave it there.
So you stay where you are.
Yeah.
But you've opened that entrance. You have actually as well. You will have shut this down, so I can't actually deploy onto that command point now. If you can end a turn, you will remove that if you move onto it, and then that will be more bad things happen for me. Right, we just had a nice cup of tea and a sit down. Right, so first of all, I'm now down on 2 force morale. So what that means is I've lost 2 dice from my initial starting. So I had 5, and I rolled a 2, a 4, and a 6. 6 does nothing on its own, so that's gone. 2 is a section, 4 is a senior leader. I've still got my lieutenant, sorry. So what I've done is I've actually brought on a section here in this garden. These are going to fire at these in the open. I'm hoping to destroy them. Lieutenant has come on with them. He's going to use the Mad Minute and use 2 of his activations to do that. He's also going to get a second activation to get the LMG section to fire at Dean's section that is in the centre of the field. Because you are now both in the open, even though you were very successful with those attacks, I think you're a bit weakened. And if I could take advantage of that and destroy your sections...
Come at me.
That's what I'm going to try to do. What's your force morale's on 6?
Yes.
So you're still relatively low.
Yeah.
From what your starting was. All right. Well, let's see how we do this, shall we?
Go give some.
To take some. Right. So I'll count it up. I've got 13 dice because I've got a couple of bombers in there as well. So hitting on 4s up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits in total, Dean. Out of 13. So what do you got? 6 there, Roger. God, Rain Man. So you are in the open.
Yeah.
So killing on 5 6s, shocking on 3 4, but you are elite. So actually I'm killing you on 6s. I keep forgetting this. I'm killing you on 6s, shocking you on 4 5.
2 shock.
2 shock. Oh,
That's it.
this is not going to go the way I want it, I don't think.
No.
Right, so what I'll do is I'll count up the dice for the LMG teams and we'll do the same again. Right, so I've added up for the LMG guys. What did I say it was, Dean? 17 this time. Hitting on 4s up, but so this time I've hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits this time.
Just get 1 dice off there.
Yeah. I'm probably doing this wrong, folks. I can't remember if it's harder to hit the elites or if it's harder for the elites to be killed, but it makes no difference. It works either way. So Dean is killing on 6s and shocking on 4 5 because they
3 shock, 1 kill.
3 shock and 1 kill. See if that kill is on your big lad.
5 now.
5, no, it isn't. And then 3. was it 3 shock. So that's taken them up to 4. That wasn't anywhere near as good as I wanted it to be honest. But we'll see what happens. It's Dean's turn next. Okay, so Dean is using a section dice over here to fire with this section and the bombs. So you're in bombing range. So what was it? How many dice you got? It was 10 for your bombs, wasn't it?
Bombers on.
You did 10 for your bombers.
It was 11.
11 in total. So roll them. 4, 5, 6 are the hits. That
1,
sounds
2,
good.
3, 4, 5.
Oh God.
6.
4's up.
7, 8, 9.
Bloody hell, 9 hits. Wow.
Out of 11.
I'm in light cover.
Yeah.
You reduce cover by 1 because you're throwing bombs. Bloody hell, Dean. So
I weren't actually that keen to do a shooting technique. I thought I would start softening them up.
So I'm in the open basically. 5, 6 is the kills.
Yeah.
3, 4 shock. Actually, that's pretty good on my part. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Yeah.
9. Yeah. So 1 shock, 1 kill.
Oh really?
Yeah. See if that kill is on one of my leaders. There's 2 leaders in there. There's a lieutenant and a corporal.
2.
So a 2? No, it's not. So it's just one of the rifles. So God, I got away with that pretty lightly, didn't I? So we'll take that fella off there.
This is why I like assaulting rather than shooting.
And then over here he's got this Bootspanzer, the Mark IV, and firing down at the LMG section here.
Might as well get those guns on it.
Yeah, 2 6-pounders. Firing directly at those guys. That's going to reduce cover by 1 as well, so that's going to take them into open. You need 4s up.
It's 5d6 per gun, isn't it?
5d6 per gun, so 10 dice. So I reckon 5 hits here.
5 hits.
Yeah. Again, you need to kill. Just need to kill a couple of leaders, really.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're saying?
Yeah.
5. Yeah.
5 exactly hits.
There you go. You're learning.
So I'm in the open. I'm in the open. 5, 6 are the kills. This time, 2 shock and 1 kill. See if that kill is on my junior leader who's in there.
1. Yes, it is.
Bloody hell. Okay, so roll again to see what happens to him. Get a 1 this time. That's what you need.
5.
5. He's wounded. However, so bad things happen. Roll to see what happens. Let's have a look. We've got the junior leader.
It would be nice
wounded.
if the tank finished off.
Please roll a 1 or a 2.
4.
4. Oh, 1 point off. If you'd have got a 5 or a 6, sorry, if you'd have got a 6 there, Dean, you would have ended the game. I'm down to 1 force morale now. And they've got, what, 2 shock. So I'll just get that shock on and see if I can do anything. Okay, so I'm only rolling 2 dice, and I got 3 and a 2. So I use my 3 here to reduce shock on these guys with the junior leader, and he's then getting them to fire. And I'm going to use a 2 to fire with the LMG team in section into those ones in the open as well. So before anybody comments, and I'm sure you probably already have done, we got it the wrong way around with when I'm firing it's harder for me to hit rather than his saves, but it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, so it doesn't really matter.
We're just shot. We're both happy with that. So.
We're both happy with, so we're going to stick with it as it is. So I'm hitting on 4s up, but Dean's going to be saving as though he's in light cover. So I've hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. It's not too bad actually. So you are killed on 6, shocking on 4, 5.
3 shock.
3 shock. Okay, so could have been better.
Yes, that's bad for me on this.
Yeah.
Section.
And then over here, I've got, it was 6 and 6 from my LMGs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I've got I think I've only got 4 rifles in there, so that's another 4. And then I've also got that corporal. He's firing as well, so 5 rifles. So 6 and 6.
Can the corporal fire with his wounded?
Yes, he's because he's not activating. He's just firing as part of the section.
Right, yeah.
Just counting his rifle in there. If he was activating the section, then no, because he's busy doing that. But he's been activated. It's a section that's firing. I think anyway. Come on, man! I've nearly lost the game. give me a chance. Hitting on 4s up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hits.
Whoa.
That is pretty good.
Yeah.
But you save 6 is the kills, 4, 5 is shock. That's these guys here. Can I blunt this?
1 kill.
One kill.
Shock.
1 kill, 1 shock. Okay, see if that kill is on your junior leader. 1 and it is.
No.
No, it isn't. So it's just one of your fellas. Again, that could have gone a lot better, but that's the way of the world. Okay, so Dean is retaining the phase, annoyingly. So this is game over. It's got to be game over, hasn't it, to this point? But I'm fighting on to the end. You know, backs to the wall and all that. So you're starting with your tank, junior leader, 10d6, firing at these, 4's up. And
3, 4, 5.
5 hits.
No cover.
No cover, yeah, so this is probably going to be pretty nasty for my poor old LMG team. So we say 5 hits. It's exact half number. So 5 6s are kills. 1 kill and 1 shock. See if it's my junior leader though. Put that shock
3.
on. 3. No, it isn't, so it's just one of the other rifle guys, so that's not too bad. What else are you going to do, Dean?
So I've got a 4, my senior's in here.
Yeah.
Could I... So I've got 3 activations, I could reduce 2 shocks and fire under.
You can, yeah. You can take shock down to 2. That'll reduce your firing by 1 dice.
That's alright.
But yeah, it's not too bad. So you'll be
1,
firing
2,
again with...
3, 4, 5, 6. We're not, because we're not... Well, we included him. No, he's directing.
No, he's
2,
directing
4, 6...
You've got 10 for your bombs and 1 for your rifle, minus 1, so 10.
10 dice in total.
10 dice in total, yeah. So I am assuming I'll get 5 dice ready here.
Yeah, 6. Don't forget the half. So still 3.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'll get 6 dice ready here.
let's see if probability works.
We're learning maths.
Oh, 4.
Oh, it's against the probabilities.
5, 6, 7.
7 hits.
Around
okay,
up.
so I've already said you really only need to wound
the
senior leader.
Bombs.
Yeah, they're bombs, so reducing cover. So 5 6s are kills, 4 5 shock. This time it's 1 2 kills and 2 shock. So let's put that shock on, I'll remember. And those 2 kills, roll a d6, 1 or a 2. It's my junior leader.
No, it's all right.
No, so it's 2 of me guys again. Oh dear. So they're slowly getting picked away as well.
And let's do that all there again.
Nasty time. Where's that from?
What?
That was that's you done, is it?
That's me. So let's do it all again.
All right. So Dean has retained the phase again, of course.
Ended the turn.
Yeah, and the turn ended because you got 3 6s, but that didn't really affect anything. It's just stopped you being tactical over there. So you're firing again. Your senior leader has reduced shock completely off these guys, and they are now firing again with their bombs into my poor fellas. So this time a couple more dice.
4 5 6s into.
Yeah, 4 5 6s. What have you got?
Only 4.
4 hits.
Yeah.
Oh, that's all right. So they are killing on 5 6s, shocking on 3 4. Oh, 2 kills and 1 shock. So shock has gone up to 3. See if either of those kills are on leader.
No.
1 or a 2.
No.
No. So that's on 2 more fellas. They are getting very close to breaking indeed. Yeah, they're holding on by the skin of their teeth at this point.
We'll do tank while we're here, which
okay, we may as well carry
a junior leader, so I'll spend a 3 there.
Alright. So that's again 10 dice, because he's just firing from the back end of the
reviewing to see whether it's worth... No, I've got enough fucking about.
Yeah, you've got loads there. I mean, there's plenty.
To spare.
There are loads to play with.
4 5 6, no
so
cover.
5 6 is more cover, yeah.
Oh, 3 hits.
3 hits.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's a bit good. So 5 6s.
All 3 6s, please.
1 kill, 1 shock. So shock goes up to 4, and that kill. See if it's on my junior leader.
No.
No, it's not. So it's another rifleman. Blimey. Again, hanging on with grim death. We'll come back when Dean's decided what he's going to do with the rest of his dice. So Dean has run his sergeant across, reduced shock on these guys, and then you're firing, aren't you?
Yeah, my bullet magnets team.
So you're just firing at my LMG team to see if we can do any more damage.
Can do.
All you need to do is kill that junior leader.
You keep saying that for the last 4 turns.
Just haven't done it.
4 hits.
4 hits again, right?
In cover this time.
In cover, yeah. So 6 are kills, 4 5 is shock. 1 kill, 1 shock.
1 kill, 1 shock.
So if that kill is on the man,
not.
No. So you are whittling them down.
Yeah.
And that's half the battle won. So very nicely, kicking a puppy. Dean has used his chain of command dice, because in the First World War version you can do this to reduce the amount of dice, command dice I roll. I was only rolling 2, so I rolled 1. I got a 4.
Which is the worst possible
result that you could have had, yeah. So that's my lieutenant here. He's getting these guys to fire, he's reduced shock, and he's then also getting the LMG team to fire. I don't think this is going to do a great deal of damage, but we're hitting you on 4s up. So 1, 2, 3 hits first of all, and then you are killing on 6, shocking on 4, 5.
2 shot, 1 kill.
2 shot, 1 kill. See if that kill is on your leader. So look, a 1, please, please, please. Or 2, no. So just one of your fellas. And what was that? 2 shock and 1 kill, yeah. Right, and then over here I've got 2 LMGs.
No, should have assaulted.
2 LMGs with let's have a look, 1, 2, can't work it, 2 rifles, so that's 6, 14, but minus 2 because of shock, so 12 dice in total. So
still in there.
Yeah, there's a lot of firepower in that section, despite it. What did I say, 12 dice was it?
Yeah.
14 minus 2, yeah. So hitting on 4s up. That is a lot of hits. That is 10 hits. 10 hits. Once again though, you're elite, so 6 are the kills. 4, 5 is shock. You watch it. This will probably kill your senior leader at this point.
4, 5 kills.
Oh, nasty. 5 kills and 2 shock, so get that shock on. So that takes them up to 6. Right, so roll a d6. If you get a 6, it's not one of your leaders.
No.
1, it's one of your leaders. Which one is it? 1 to 3
senior, 4 to 6 junior.
Okay, I normally do it the other way around.
Yeah,
but it is what it is. Right, let's see what... well, first of all, you've lost 4 men as well. So let's get those off, because we're going to need to work out shock. So you have now...
5 enough.
No, because 1 hit is on that senior, on that leader. So you've actually lost one of your LMGs as well now at this point. So I just stick them. Oh, so I stick them to there.
So the last thing that they did was the last thing that they did.
I think it was right. Let's see what's happened to that junior leader though, Dean. So roll a d6 for him. You want to get high, if you can. 4 is he is lightly wounded. So that is a bad things happen. Also, these are broken, because you've now got double shock on men. Oh no, yes, you've got double shock on men. So you are you are broken, yeah. So it's equal or more. So they're going to run back 3d6. But let's first of all do that bad things happen, because they may run off the table. So first of all, junior leader wounded. Just roll the d6 for that. 6, brilliant. Junior leader wounded is 2 points off your force morale.
Takes me down to 4.
Oh my god! Right now, roll 3d6. See how far they go by. Please roll 3 6s. Please roll 3 6s. Please roll 3 6s. Oh,
a big 4.
I can see 2 and a 1.
4 inches.
If they'd have run off, that'd have been great, because that'd have been your junior and senior leader routed off the table. But I'll give them a bloody nose, if nothing else. Right, that's the end of my turn. That'll teach you. That'll teach you for taking my command dice down. So Dean is who's just rolled your dice. We've reduced dice actually. You've gone from 6 down to 5 now, and you are bombing again with these guys up against these chaps.
It's got to break eventually.
It has, hasn't it? You just need to wound or kill that. I'm going to say it every time. I'm not going to say it again.
4, 5s and 6s, isn't it?
4, 5s and 6s, yeah.
Yeah. That's more like it. We've got 7 there.
7 hits.
This could do it.
Yeah, this. I'm surprised that I'm still hanging on at the moment, to be honest. I thought the game would have been over about a turn ago. But let's have a look. Reducing cover, so they're in the open. 5, 6 are the kills. That is 2 kills and 2 shock. Put the shock on, so that takes them up to 4. And see if it's a hit on the junior or senior, no. 1 or 2. No, it isn't. So what is 2 kills? So that's 2 more of my guys down. You've almost broken that. Yes, they are now pinned. Yeah, they're not broken yet, but they are pinned. So that's not good.
So I get the so reducing shock there, and then the guns firing again.
That's right.
Away at that.
So his senior leader has reduced the shock on those broken units, and then
the tank
is once doing his. I'm sure. I keep saying it. I bet this is the last turn.
I bet they'll become pinned if I get killed one.
Yeah, that's all you need to do. You just need to knock him down a bit.
3,
4's up.
5.
5 hits. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there.
Consistent, if nothing else.
Yeah, absolutely. 5, 6 as the kills, 4, 5 shock, and sorry, 3. Yes, 5, 6 are kills, 3, 4 is shock, so 2 shock on them. So they are now on 7. So that's pinned them.
I've got a 2 here.
Cheers. So that actually takes I always forget about this, but pinned means they just increase their level of cover by 1 as well. Okay, for my command dice, I got a 5 and a 4. 5's giving me a chain of command point, taking me up to 4. So Lieutenant over here, we've already done it. He reduced shock and then fired with his remaining section there, and then he got the LMG team as well to fire, and these are firing down here. They're only using 4 dice because they're pinned and they are badly shocked. 4's up, 4 hits. I said we'll film this because this might be important. 4 hits, kills on 6, shock on 4 5s.
1 kill, 2 shock.
1 kill and 2 shock. Right, see if that kill is on one of your leaders.
It's not.
No, it's not. So that shock disappears. However, I've destroyed that section because I've killed that guy. So that's a bad thing's happened for you, Dean. So just roll a d6, see what happens. Section wiped out.
6.
A 6. Woohoo! 2 points off.
Takes me down to 2.
Oh, blur. Right, so I can then remove one of your jumping off points.
Go for it.
Doesn't count towards a loss. I'm going to take this middle one. I'm going to get rid of that. So that's gone. And then you are rolling 3 less dice from when you started. So 3 dice now. This is getting grim, isn't it? The pomp and smile has been wiped off your face a little bit, hasn't it?
These should have been gone by now.
He should have been tenacious.
Should have been killed by now. It's just knocking one off at a time.
So you reduce down to 3 dice when you're doing.
How many have you got on there?
2, 2, and 1. I've actually got junior leader 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 men in there.
So it's more than pins. It's always double, isn't it?
It's double, and then they'll be broken. So if you can get 3 more shock on them, they're broken. Or if you can kill a few as well.
4 hits.
4 hits. This is from the tank, so this is going to be 5, 6 is kill. 1 kill, 2 more shock. So we're going to have to work out if I am broken at that point. Is it on the junior leader?
No.
No, it's not. So what do you say? 1 kill.
Down. Yeah,
so now we've got 9. Dean's got a good mathematic brain on him. So now I've got 2, 4, 5 men and 9 shock. So I'm not broken yet.
No.
1 more shock, and they're broken.
Yeah. And that section there.
And then you're going to fire with these guys as well, aren't you?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Same again, 10.
10 dice, isn't it?
Yeah.
All together.
10 dice, and this again, once again, is your grenadiers, so that's why they're rolling 10 when they've got 5 men. Hitting on 4's up.
5.
5 hits. This could be important. So, same again, reducing cover. I am being killed on 5, 6, shock on 3, 4. 1 kill, 2 shock. See if that kill is on the junior leader or senior leader. No. It's relatively consistent, isn't it? Yeah. However, you have just destroyed a section.
Yes.
So, I think actually the least you can roll there, section wipes out, the least you can roll is 1. So there's no point in rolling.
Anyway.
Okay, just to rub it in.
Big 5.
That's minus 2. 2 points. That takes me to minus 1 on my force morale. I collapse, start falling back and running off. Blimey, I think we both felt that, didn't we?
Yeah. I think another game might make out of the question while my brain breaks.
Yeah, it's alright. We were going to play a game of rules.
Trying to fight 2 sections at a time makes it difficult. If you get 2 sections onto 1 section, then you start to see them fall back quite heavily. It's trying. I'm fighting on 2 fronts.
One-on-one.
Should have moved them up.
Yeah, I was surprised they didn't actually do anything. I was waiting for them to come in.
I was planning to just run them through the through and off.
Yeah.
But then I got caught up in this, and it was
you microscope onto it, don't you? That's tunnel vision.
Because of the way the command dice fell.
Yeah, there's only so much you can do.
Had to do them. Kept carried on. I was hoping that was going to be a diversionary attack and then a run through here and let the tank trundle up. as it were. It ended up being a melee.
Right in the centre, yeah. I mean, there was a fresh unit there that I'm very surprised it just weren't. I mean, you won, but by the slimmest of margins,
It's because
to be fair.
It's because of the dice.
Point,
The dice were in it. The dice dictated actions to take.
Yeah.
I could have ignored them, and they'd have wiped out that unit. Mm-hmm. It's only because I didn't ignore them, they didn't wipe them out totally.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, you dealt with them, and if I'd have wiped them out, only two force morale is not a huge amount. If you'd have run off that table, you'd have been collapsed. And the game would have swung completely my way. I didn't even get my last fourth section out, or my MMG section.
Yeah, it became the Battle of the Farm.
Yeah, definitely.
Around here, but definitely this became the focal point for the entire. I didn't intend for it to be the focal point of the entire game. No, I wanted to draw your troops in to actually have with two grenadiers as it developed.
You kind of drew your troops in, didn't it? After all, but yeah, it was a cracking game. That really good, and it just shows that Chain of Command First World War works really well, doesn't it?
It really does, yeah.
And it's a great game, and slightly different as well to most usual First World War games, I would have thought, with a lot more buildings on the table. And also it's like a kind of mini Stalingrad, wasn't it? You know, fighting from corner to corner almost. Yeah, excellent stuff. I'd happily play that again, but probably not today.
No.
Yeah, my head's hurting. I'm sure yours is as well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that. Leave us some comments. I know we got some rules wrong, but who cares?
We played a game.
We played a game, yeah. So if you enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button. Check out Patreon. Check out the channel membership, and I'll see you in the next Storm of Steel video.